Dream a little dream of me.
Welcome kindreds, it's Jessica TheStoryWitch and I've got my witch casket from April to show you here. This did actually arrive like a week ago probably, but I haven't been very well and so I had no voice to be able to open it and show you, so I very patiently waited and I haven't opened it at all so that I could open it and show you guys what is in it. So let's get started. So this month's theme, oh, okay, that feels a lot chunkier than usual. I'll pick those things up in a minute. So this month's theme is intuition for April 2021. The box smells amazing already. Here it is, April's witch casket. April's casket is about intuition, and we hope the content will help you to open your third eye and encourage you to trust your insight and wisdom in your magic and in your everyday life. Sorry, my daughter's crunching around upstairs, so I hope it's not too distracting down here. I did tell her I was making a video, but clearly that hasn't sunk in. So I'm not going to read through the rest of the pamphlet because it does have like all the information. I want it to be a surprise, so just pop that here. So this is this month's art, and that is really lovely. With the pendulum there and as well, all different kinds of divination. I see, yeah, so like kind of divination tools to kind of tap into your intuition, to connect with spirit and find answers to questions. I can't see the artist's name in there, but they will be listed in there. The Art of Divination by Deb Robinson. So Deb is one of the people who curate this box. It's Deb and Ella, who are a mother and daughter team. And she's obviously created a book, which is pretty, pretty cool, which has got all kinds of different divination methods in it, which is a lot of work actually. So it's not, you know, like it's obviously not a super massive book, but it's just as big as some of the ones you see selling self-published on Amazon and stuff. So yeah, that's really lovely. It's got quite a different range of things covered in here too. So that's really nice actually, a little quite a quick intro to divination, and yeah, that might be really helpful for my daughter who's just kind of starting out on her path. That's really cool. The Witch Casket Third Eye Bath Shower Ritual. Now that sounds really lovely. I do like a bath ritual. Prophetic Dreams Jasmine Tea. Oh, that's weird. So they don't usually have, there's always tea, or nearly always tea, but it's usually from tea cakes of Yorkshire, and this looks completely different from their usual, but it's probably, I don't know, that is very strange. Brew with intent and drink mindfully. Jasmine flowers and black tea. Okay, so sometimes you do get jasmine tea separately because obviously it's like the whole head of the flower, but yeah, that's weird. That's different. That's something very different. Now this I have seen, oh, it's caught in something else. Right, yeah, okay. This I've seen because this is like a kind of bonus item, an altar standing Pentacle, which is quite nice and will look very nice, well, anyway you put it really. Yeah, that's lovely. It's a nice size too. Has a little backdrop. You could probably even lean a card or something against it. But yeah, that was like a kind of an extra item. Let's have a look. We've got our little scroll which has got an eye on it this time. I've got a really nice eye pin badge that was in the last year's box, which was like kind of intuition, or maybe even the year before. So this is a guide to your third eye. The third eye, my son, he's only 7 and he's obsessed with his third eye. He keeps talking about it all the time, so he'll probably like to have a look at this. Some signs to how your third eye is opening, some tips to help. So that's quite nice. The scrolls are kind of basic, but I think they you know, like handy kind of little collections of information. And this is a really interesting looking item. A key. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? To unlock your third eye, presumably. A magical key. keys have long been believed to offer protection from evil, so carry this with you to shield you as you open the doors of opportunity. If you need to unlock a particular path, sit with your key and set that intention. Allow it to guide you. Wow, that is giving me lots of ideas of things I can do with that and ways to use that already. So that is really cool, really nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love the shapes and the eye. Really, really nice. So I'm excited for that. That's one of the things I like about this box as well. Sorry, I'm nudging the camera. Is that it's the items are all really very thoughtfully included, but also there's like, even though there are some things which are like, you can do this spell, you can, you know, like that ritual set, which I'll have a look at in a little bit. A lot of the stuff is more open for you, like it's tools for you to use, and I like that rather than it being like all pre-made stuff, do this for this, do this for that. It's not like that. So another very cute little bag with the same third eye emblem on it. What have we got here? Feels like a stone. Yeah, so it's a third eye stone. It's amethyst by the looks of it. Ooh. Amethyst intuition stone. Amethyst has long been recognised as one of the ultimate spiritual crystals, and in many ancient cultures, only royalty, priests and priestesses had access to the mysteries and secrets of this stone. Hold this crystal stone to help open and stimulate your third eye and enhance insight and intuition. I'm going to have real trouble holding on to this because I know that my son is going to really want that. He will be all over that. I love this little pouch too. Like how this could be really handy, isn't it? Like if you use the stone for something else, take it out. Like if you wanted insight into a particular situation or something like that, then you could write it down and put it in this bag and then put it on your altar space. And by putting it inside the bag of the insight, inside the insight, that will open up ways of seeing into that situation. So the bag itself for that is also really useful. Another gorgeous bag. It feels like there's a stone and cards in here. Gosh, this box has got a lot of stuff going on, isn't it? A lot of things in here. So yeah, cards and a dice. Oh, look at that. Wowza. So it's like it's a rune dice. That is great. I love dice and I love kind of old school fortune telling, so yeah, okay, that's right up my street. And these are presumably cards that are going to intuition deck and die. Sit where you can be undisturbed and bring yourself, yeah, it should be die because it's only one. Dice is more than one, obviously. Need to get my grammar correct. Sit where you can be undisturbed and bring yourself to a peaceful and relaxed state. Roll the die. This will tell you the area of life you are reading for. And it gives you the different symbols for the different areas of your life. Shuffle the cards while thinking about this aspect of your life. Only stop shuffling when your intuition says you've shuffled enough. Turn over the top card and use your intuition to interpret how this meaning can be used to improve this area of your life. I love it. It's so simple, and yet that is really fun and really cool. And like, you could obviously use this in conjunction with a different deck as well. You wouldn't have to necessarily just use it with this deck. It looks like there's 10 cards here, and it's almost like a pip deck with the different eyes and symbols on here, and they've all got like different things, kind of numerology based. It looks like, just from having a very quick check. Excuse the ink on my fingers. I've been doing some fountain penning and managed to get it all over my hands. So that is very, very cool. Loving it, absolutely loving it. So there's only a couple of things left, it looks like. There's this enamel pin, which is again is the same symbol as we are finding, because they design and get a lot of this stuff made especially for the boxes. You know, it's not like just generic stuff like some of the boxes you do see on the internet. It's very generic things, but theirs is not. They commission these items specifically to be included in this casket, so I do really appreciate that. You know that meaning has gone into this in the first place. So okay, what have we here? Little looks like a little like wax trimming scissors, wick trimming scissors, which is handy. Yeah, it's a very cool little altar item. And is this the last thing? Yes, it is. And the packaging is all pretty much biodegradable, or I tend to reuse these boxes, to be honest, but you can flatten them down in their cardboard, so you can also recycle them. And these are biodegradable. Unscented soy wax candle. Okay, so it's unscented. So what was it I could smell? Probably something in that pouch, I expect. When I first opened it, I could smell something. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. So yeah, it is completely unscented. It's not that I can smell. Isn't that beautiful? I love that kind of like scumbled, marbled effect. And obviously you can use this again and again. So once this candle is all melted down, I'll be able to use that either as like a pot for something or to remake a new candle in it, which would be really easy and really lovely too. Oh, that is a really, really good box. Let's have a quick look what's inside this this ritual kit. But yeah, I mean that's a lot of stuff, isn't it? It's £27, I believe, within the UK, because I'm in the UK, so the postage is not expensive. It is obviously more expensive to get it shipped overseas. Although I know there are lots of people who are overseas who do get it, because it still represents pretty good value compared to some of the boxes available to them in their home countries. So yeah, so this is clearly what I could smell. As there is smelly things in here. So I think that's it, what is inside. So we've got, I'm not really sure what this is. Yeah, so they smell lavendery. They're like lavender salts, I guess. It's obviously, yeah, I think that must be what it is. It's like a lavender infused salt. I should just read the instructions, shouldn't I? That'll tell me. And there's some actual lavender and some chamomile. So let's see what it says. Oh, and there's a tea bag. Third eye bath / shower ritual. A magical ritual for opening your third eye and preparing yourself for divination, prophetic dreams, etc. It includes bath shower pouch, lavender flowers, jasmine flowers. So they're not, it's not chamomile, it's jasmine. My bad. And lavender bath salts, yeah. Charge each item with your intent to open your third eye, heighten intuition and enhance psychic abilities. Believe that you will see that which you desire to see, no more, no less. Place each item into the pouch. You're basically making like a little charm bag, which you're then taking into the shower or bath and using it in there with you. And it's, you know, it's got some other things you could light candles, play soft music, drink herbal tea. The pouch can then be added to a ritual bath or placed over the shower head if you don't have a bathtub. So some people do that. They just put that hanging so that the shower water runs through it onto them. I don't know if this one would work for this, but I've got a few cloth ones now that I use, and you can actually like rub them all over you as well. I don't think this paper one perhaps would not stand up to that, but that's also a lovely thing to do as well. Feel all stress and tension washing away. Allow the magical blend to leave you feeling cleansed and refreshed. Feel your intuition heightening and your third eye opening. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Okay, so that's really cute. And funnily enough, my daughter is into doing baths for people at the moment, like running baths for people, and setting it all up with like candles and things like that. So she'd probably like to set that up for me maybe. So whether I'll actually get a chance to relax in quiet in it is another question, but yeah, wow, such a lot of stuff. So like a book, basically a booklet, I suppose, but there's a lot of good info in there. That's handy. And these teas, I'm gonna have it open and see. This key I'm really excited about, and this pouch I'm excited about. The stone, like I said, I'll probably end up giving that third eye amethyst to my son, and that dice. Yes. Let's have a little look in the booklet to see what it says about. And like I said, this is the extra. I don't even know if you can see all this when it's sat down like that. So I read that bit. Okay, so the intuition deck and dice. Our enchanting custom pouch includes 10 exclusive intuition cards and amethyst dice created especially for you, marrying the principles of tarot, numerology and symbolism. Yeah, that's going to be really fun to have work with that. Carved amethyst intuition stone, yes. And the bag, you know, and a printed bag, which is of value in of itself. I will use that definitely as well for its own purpose. The Art of Divination book by Deb Robinson, exciting. So yeah, just giving a bit of information about that. Magical key, which I love. The Third Eye Bath Shower Ritual Kit, which tells you what it includes. Yeah. A Guide to Your Third Eye Parchment Scroll. The Marbled Green Soy Wax Altar Candle. That is just lovely. Really, really pretty. You know, like that's just that on its own. If you see them in like nice shops, garden centres and places like that, they charge a fortune for things like that, especially with it being soy and not paraffin wax. So that's really exciting. They suggest making your magic more potent by anointing, dressing and preparing it with intent for your chosen rituals. You can easily do that by gently melting the top of the wax, and you can add your own oil. You can carve sigils and symbols and things into the wax as well. The Prophetic Dreams Jasmine Tea, yeah, which is lovely. Crystal Ball Enamel Pin, which is this. The wick trimmer. You know, I just use the scissors, but that's much cooler, isn't it? Prepare your candles for magic. You can just trim your wicks very nicely. Oh, and it does work quite nicely actually. Good. The Intuition art print, which is really pretty. I love the colours in it. Which it doesn't say who it's by. The Art of Divination captured beautifully in one magical composition, but it doesn't say who it's by, which is strange because normally they say who the artist is. So yeah, that's strange. And then the exclusive free gift, which is the Pentacle altar display, which is nice. One of the things I don't think I've mentioned before about the witch casket when I've been showing it is that for every casket that is bought, they do also plant a tree as well. They're aiming to kind of be carbon neutral because, you know, it is problematic in a way having things like, well, buying stuff is problematic. But I believe they are trying their best to kind of make it good. So I appreciate that as well. So that is it, my witch casket. I'm kind of matching it actually. The ink on my fingers is not doing too well, but yeah, that is really nice. And I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited to use some of these items. I'll try and take some arty photos for my Instagram. I never remember, but I use the stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I should really have taken a photo of that ritual or whatever to share, but I'm not very good at that kind of thing. So yeah, never mind. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Warmest blessings, and I will see you very soon.